They say the camera never lies. But sometimes, it captures a truth that no one was meant to see. At the 2025 Weibo TV and Internet Video Summit, where the lights shone brighter than ever, and every smile was polished for perfection, one silent moment between two people set the entire internet ablaze. Dylan Wang, Shen Yue, the on-screen lovers who once made millions believe in fairy tales. Now, standing just a few feet apart, they looked like strangers caught in the act of remembering everything they were trying to forget. It was supposed to be just another glamorous night. But when Shen Yue walked past Dylan Wang, and he didn't even look her way, the world noticed. Fans replayed the clip frame by frame, their hearts breaking in slow motion. Because that split second, the one where Dylan's expression shifted from polite calm to visible discomfort, spoke louder than any headline ever could. And just like that, the love story everyone thought had quietly ended was dragged back into the spotlight, one icy glance at a time. The 2025 Weibo Summit wasn't just an award show. It was the event of the year, a stage where China's brightest stars came to be seen, to celebrate their achievements, and to remind the world of their grace, their charm, their perfection. But beneath the polished glamour, real emotions have a way of slipping through the cracks. And for Dylan Wang and Shen Yue, those cracks were wide enough to let an entire past slip through. They hadn't been seen together publicly in years. Since Meteor Garden, their chemistry had become a phenomenon. Every glance, every laugh, every behind-the-scenes moment was dissected, adored, and replayed endlessly. But somewhere along the way, the fairy tale fractured. Rumors began to spread. Rumors of distance, of miscommunication, of a relationship strained by fame. Still, neither confirmed nor denied anything. They just quietly drifted apart, leaving fans clinging to what once was. Until this night. When Shen Yue arrived, she lit up the red carpet, dressed in a flowing silver gown. Her smile was radiant, gentle but purposeful, like a woman who knew the power of her presence. Dylan Wang arrived moments later, his expression calm, almost unreadable. The cameras loved him, but when his eyes caught sight of her, just for an instant, that calm cracked. It wasn't anger. It wasn't indifference. It was something else, something colder, like a man seeing the ghost of a memory he wasn't ready to face. As the ceremony began, the two were seated in the same section, just 3 rows apart, close enough for the tension to be noticed, far enough to be denied. And then, the moment that set everything on fire, Shen Yue rose from her seat to greet another actor. As she walked down the aisle, she had to pass by Dylan Wang's row. Fans later noticed the tiniest movement, a pause in his breathing, a flicker in his gaze. Then, nothing. He turned his face away, cold, detached, as if she were invisible. The clip lasted no more than 3 seconds, but it was enough to ignite chaos across social media. Within hours, hashtags began trending. Hashtag DylanShen Weibo 2025. Hashtag cold reaction caught on cam. Hashtag what happened between them. Fans were divided. Some defended him. He's just nervous. Maybe the camera caught a bad angle. Others were heartbroken. His eyes used to light up when he saw her. What happened to that Dylan? And somewhere between sympathy and speculation, the truth got buried. Because behind that cold reaction wasn't pride. It wasn't hatred. It was pain. Insiders who attended the event later revealed that Dylan had been visibly uneasy before the show began. He reportedly avoided the left wing of the stage, the same area where Shen Yue's team was stationed. A stylist whispered he didn't want to cross paths with her. He said it would be too hard. Too hard. 2 words that revealed everything and nothing at once. Shen Yue, meanwhile, carried herself with quiet grace. But when she sat back down after passing him, the camera caught something else. The faint glimmer of tears. She blinked them away quickly. turning her attention to the host's opening monologue. But fans noticed. Of course they did. Because when it comes to Dylan and Shen Yue, every emotion is amplified. Every silence echoes. Later that evening, both stars won recognition for their individual works. When Shen Yue's name was announced, the crowd erupted in applause. She walked to the stage, bowing gracefully, her voice steady but soft as she thanked her team and supporters. The camera panned briefly to Dylan. He clapped, but his eyes were elsewhere, distant, thoughtful, almost sad. It was the kind of expression you wear when you realize that something you once had can never come back. After the show, behind the curtains, sources say they crossed paths once more, this time away from the cameras. No lights, no audience, just the two of them, standing in a hallway filled with echoes of old memories. He nodded slightly. She smiled faintly. No words were exchanged. But that quiet moment, the one no one captured, was perhaps the most honest of all, because sometimes the hardest thing to do is pretend that you've moved on, when part of you never truly has. By the next morning, media outlets everywhere had turned the story into a frenzy. Dylan Wang snubs Shen Yue at Weibo 2025. Cold reaction sparks fan outrage. Heartbreak or PR move? But beneath the noise, some fans noticed something gentle, something no headline cared to mention. When Dylan left the event, he was seen carrying a single flower, tucked into his jacket pocket, a white camellia. Coincidentally, the same flower Shen Yue once said was her favorite during their Meteor Garden promotions years ago. Coincidence? Or quiet remembrance? No one knows. In the days that followed, both remained silent. No statements, no clarifications, just quiet. Until Shen Yue posted a cryptic message on her social media. A photo of the night sky, captioned simply, "Some distances aren't measured in miles." Her followers flooded the comments. They knew exactly what she meant. Hours later, Dylan posted something too. A short clip of him sitting in a car, rain streaking the window beside him. The caption read, "Some roads don't lead back." 2 posts, 2 hearts, both saying the same thing, in different ways. But as time passed, the anger faded, and what remained was a quiet ache shared by fans around the world. Because whether they were ever truly together or not, Dylan and Shen Yue's connection had felt real. Too real. And watching them become strangers under the harsh light of fame was something no fan was prepared for. One comment captured it best. "They taught us love can exist even when words don't."